Colorado won 4 or 5 Big 12 North championships earlier this decade, but since then it's been a struggle for the Buffaloes. However, here in Boulder this season, there's a lot of optimism that Colorado can bounce back from last season and contend in the North Division.
Hit a rough patch in there. I don't think our guys ever quit, and even though we didn't win the last couple games, I do think we got better and we battled.
Last season, the team was stretched thin at many positions because of injuries, but Coach Dan Hawkins has made it clear to his team that there are no excuses.
Well, you know, every team in the country goes through some adversity. So, you know, the injuries happen and people got to step up. We didn't have enough people step up last year, so now this year we have no excuses. If somebody go down, somebody got to step up and make the plays.
If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a very Merry Christmas. But we're hoping for the best, and so far our guys have stayed healthy, and that's a huge blessing for us.
Even though the Buffaloes are finally healthy, that doesn't mean we know who will play. Near the start of the season, the quarterback position is still up for grabs, with sophomore Tyler Hansen and junior Cody Hawkins the possible starters. Both saw playing time last year, and that could happen again. Hawkins won't announce his starting quarterback until Sunday's season opener.
Both of them have been playing good. They both get along well, and we'll just kind of see how the whole thing plays out. I've always said this, I like to have one quarterback, but sometimes you don't always get what you like, and we've done the 2-quarterback thing before.
My attitude towards that is whoever gives us the best chance to win, then they should be in there, and if we go 2 quarterbacks, I mean, I don't care if we play 150 quarterbacks. Whatever it takes to win, I'm all about that, and I think everyone else on this team, including the quarterbacks, are about that too.
No matter who's under center, the Buffaloes' running game has the potential to be very good. Colorado is one of the few teams in the Big 12 that doesn't run some version of the spread offense, and they have a pair of dynamic running backs in sophomores Darrell Scott and Rodney Stewart. The question is, will the offensive line provide enough push to get it done?
I think everyone's really happy with what we've done. I think that we had a lot to learn, and we're still learning, but overall the guys are real enthusiastic, real ready to go.
They're very talented. We got a lot of experienced, tough guys that know what they're doing. So if we can keep those guys healthy, it's really going to help us out both in the passing game and running game because they're going to be a staple in our offense.
The defense finished first in the Big 12 against the pass last season and should again be strong, especially at linebacker and in the secondary. Junior Jimmy Smith returns as one of the top shutdown corners in the conference, and the Buffaloes return a number of players with game experience. But the defensive line needs to ramp up the pass rush after averaging less than 2 sacks a game last year.
We won't maybe have the same stalwarts that we've had the last couple of years in there, and we'll roll a few more guys in there. But I do think there's some talent there, and I do think those guys will come along as we grow.
They coming along well. Like I say, you never tell until game time come. So hopefully game time come, they'll step up. But I think they would get the job done. You know, last year we finished in #1 in pass defense. So now it's just having the whole defense, the run stopping and everything else like that. So I think we're working towards that, and hopefully by the end of the year we'll be pretty good.
With the Big 12 North essentially wide open, the Buffaloes feel they have as good a chance as anyone else.
We were playing one of the best conferences in the entire country, and I think the great thing about that is you have to go out and compete every week. So we have a very challenging schedule, and we're going to have to play some great football teams, but we believe if we go out and we play our style of football and we're smart football players and we give it our all, we're going to have a shot.
I feel like we do have as good a shot as anybody. I feel like we have a chip on our shoulder too. I mean, we've lost to a couple of those teams a couple of years in a row now. I think it's our time to come and beat some people, you know.
We want to win the Big 12 North, we want to win the Big 12, and we want to play in a BCS bowl game. That's the kind of level and the mentality we're setting around here at the University of Colorado.
No matter who winds up playing quarterback, Colorado wants to make sure that 2009 is not another rocky season. In Boulder, Colorado, I'm Wendell Barnhouse for Big12Sports.com.